Ladies and gentlemen, I got a story that I need to tell you. It's not very exciting. It's just about two, mind you, black American kids trying to rob a grown-ass man for his iPhone. So, ladies and gentlemen, if it wasn't for a dog owner saying something, and mind you, I knew there was someone near me. I just felt someone was near me. But here's the thing, I was really knocked out on that park bench. It's like you were stuck in your dream. You couldn't wake up, but you felt someone near you, and you wanted to wake up. But the thing is, you couldn't wake up. And what triggered me to wake up was the yelling. So, ladies and gentlemen, two young boys this afternoon, as I was in McLaren, I'm walking from there, and I just ran out of battery because they called the police. And basically, I found out that it's the two same kids. I didn't know there were two teenagers robbing people in McLaren Park. I had no idea. I haven't heard anything in the news, but apparently, for what 94 saying, yeah, there's probably the same two kids. So basically, I was laying down on the park bench. I closed my eyes, and I was knocked out. I was literally trying to nap. And I felt someone, maybe I don't know how long I was in my dream, but I could probably say maybe 30 minutes in my dream. I knew I felt someone or a presence, but I couldn't wake up from my dream because I was kind of stuck. So I don't know how to explain it. I was just tired. My body was just tired. I'm tired now from even walking. But now I'm going to my storage. I'm going to get my fucking mace. Yep, I gotta go get my mace. Gotta go get my little taser. Yep, I'm gonna have to zap and tase and mace people. See, I stopped carrying that stuff around. Now I have to go back and go get it. It's fucking crazy, man. I was just talking about how homeless people are Why are you robbing from the homeless? Fucking doesn't make sense. Or the houseless. Why are you robbing from people that are hard on hard times? Oh, does not make sense. And mind you, young people, I saw them ran. I saw them run away. Because when I stood up, mind you, my backpack was open. And my iPhone was right there. Right there, bro. My iPhone was right there. Oh, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, almost got my iPhone fucking stolen. So, now I'm starting to think about what the owner of the house who just told me today when I went to go visit to talk about a plan. He's kind of concerned about what's going on now. He's been watching quietly, and he really believes also that the Mr. Lewis guy, he's like, oh, who's that Mr. Lewis? You need a lawyer? I got some friends if you need any help. I was like, oh, I would like that if you let me contact. Yeah, so he's going to talk to his brother tomorrow. But he wanted me to stay in a house. He said, listen, I give you a discount. I give you a discount. How many days you need? 7? 10? I can do minimum 10. Right? I was like, 10 for what? He's like, I can discount all 10 days. I was like, at what? He said, it's talk. So we started talking. So we came up with a price. I was like, and mind you, personally, I can cough up maybe $155, but I can't spend $300 or actually 307, 66. I can't spend $300 right at this time. I told him, right? And he said, I know, you're going to say you need to save the money. I get it. All right, if you ever come and change your mind, let me know. So I just let him know through text messages on Instagram. changed my mind, man. Almost got robbed from my iPhone. I think I'm going to take your suggestion, but I'm going to have to wait a few days because I need to talk to see if I can reverse my transaction, because I just sent money to the GoFundMe. Got to raise my own GoFundMe. Ooh. So yeah, I'm gonna probably get off these, maybe. I don't want the whole cash out. That's the only issue. Yeah. That's the only issue. I don't want the whole entire thing right now. I want it later, at the end of the cycle, at January. But I'm taking a break because I was rushing for no reason, thinking today was like the store's only opens to 5 because they changed their hours again. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my head up, bro. I'm trying, but listen, I'm tired, bro. I haven't slept good in 5-6 days, literally. I haven't. It's been fucking difficult. Gotta go back to work and then go to a second job. But tonight I gotta go back to work. I was just trying to rest my eyes because I'm having these migraine headaches from not sleeping. And even everyone's saying, yeah, you eat it, do you like a stroke? I'm like, nah, I don't want a stroke. Fucking migraine headaches hurt. But, I was pretty much in that deep sleep, man. My body did not want to fucking wake up. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, your body doesn't want to compute. It's like, no, man, you're doing. It's like your body has its own mind and saying, listen, man, I'm tired. Relax, So cops came. They was like, hey, where were you? I was like, actually, was laying down here, sir. And he was like, you were laying down? I was like, yeah, I passed out, man. I was tired. And I explained to the officer, listen, officer, I'm houseless right now, and I'm just trying to rest so I can go to work tonight. He was, oh, shit. I was like, yeah. And I didn't know these 2 kids were around here stealing people's stuff. This is news to me, and I come around here all the time. So he's like, okay, you know where they look at? I was like, yeah. One had the white uptown Nikes, the white ones. You guys know in New York City, you guys always wear the white uptown Nikes. God damn. You wearing black sweatpants. One of the black pants sweatpants, right, had like the fancy logo for the clothing line. Not the fucking it's the ones that all the boys are wearing now. So like, I think officer knew the design, I think, but what caught my eye, he had a Knicks jacket on. Yeah, I don't think it was real, but he had a Knicks jacket on. You're gonna, but the other kid, sweater, black pants, gray pants, black sneakers, still uptowns, black uptowns. Like, you can't. Those are sneakers that I know. But how tall they were, about my height, maybe. Because when I stood up like this and like turned around, they already was running, and my bag was open. Mind you, my bag was right there where my head was. So they were being very sneaky. Hello, my friend. But yeah, they were being sneaky, man. So now I gotta go to the storage, get the fucking, I'm going to get my mace. I'm going to get everything, everybody. I'm going to have to start packing again and let the cops stop me again. Like we had the last time. You see that? What happened? They tried to take my pocket knife. Nope, that's legal. Thank you. Stop my dick. Go away. You cops here in New York City are awful, man, sometimes. And I have way much respect for law enforcement elsewhere. But here, you guys, they profile people like what happened to me. Profiling me. I'm live streaming and they know it. And you're still going to take something out of my pocket. He said, what is that? So that video, just listen to his words. What is that in your pocket? What is what? That. What do you want? What do you need? What is that? What do you mean what? If you don't know what it is, officer, then you have no probable cause. But yeah, just want to run names. They do that to run names, which is a violation. It's not police policy just to just run people's names because you feel like you got a badge. Dude, you are a civilian fucking officer. You're not military. This is why when I upload that video this afternoon about mind you, the socialist voter, mind you, I met this guy. He seems okay, but he's not all up there, bro. He's still trying to get an education still. I'm like, really? You went to the army just to get out of poverty, but you didn't go to the army to get an education too? What? So this is why I said you're a hypocrite. You said fuck the government, but you need the government to give you a fucking student loan. You need the system to give you a loan. Come on. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, I digress. But yeah. But now I have to protect myself tonight, everyone. So now I have to figure out how, man, I really don't want to spend $300 right now. And I need to talk to GoFundMe. I need to talk to some physical person. Listen, that's the thing. I'm taking my own money back, what I just put in. Fucking sucks, man. Sorry, everyone. But I just wanted to inform you why I'm coming back to Queens. Now I gotta go get my fucking weapons of choice, and I'm gonna get my baton. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around with that baton, and I dare NYPD stop me again. Nope. Not going for that shit again, bro. The subway is fucking violent. Listen, you got dumb shit happening on the subway right now. It's just ridiculous. You cannot get on the subway and not see an issue. As soon as you step in the train car, there's either some homeless guy doing something funky and weird, or there's some fucking civilian smoking weed on the subway, and that happens every single day. Mind you, mind you, on this channel, I'm being the one being picked on for doing the right thing. You don't see me smoking weed, gang banging, robbing people. I'm doing charity, even with the money that I earned. And with the money that some people have supported me on this channel with, I like to pay for it. I like to help people too. But people are like, oh, you're fucking, this is why your life is miserable. Yeah, you're just mad because I'm making accomplishments. You're mad because you're not doing what I'm doing. You're mad because you got all these nice companies who want to send me. I got all these emails from these companies now want to send me free products. I'm like, oh, so now they want to send me free products. Now I'm playing the big guy now. I'm going to make them wait. Yeah, I'm going to make these brands wait. Because they, mind you, 6 of them emailed me twice already. Hey, we didn't hear from your response. Hey, we have a very lovely LED powerful 160 watt LED light. I could use that though. That's powerful, guys. Yeah, I can use that for video during the day at some extent. But like, come on. And I'm backing off. I'm gonna play like this. I'm busy with other products, which I said in the email, and some of the emails that I did send out. I'm busy right now. I'll get back to you and think about it. You know. Before, when I reached out to these brands, they never fucking respond. Never once respond. But now, my turn to play the cards. But no one's clicking on the affiliate links. And that is where I need to make some changes. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to my storage to go get my mace and my stuff. Go get my weapon and my vest. Yep, I'm packing today, but I'm gonna be wearing my fucking my vest. Stab me through that shit. And that's the scary part. These young people, when you catch them, they always have weapons. Look at the 12-year-old girl that was robbing people, robbing adults. She tried to rob a cop. Holy... How you try to rob a police officer? You're 12. You literally are a baby. You have a baby. And you're still, yes, everyone, she tried to rob a cop. Oh, that's how she got caught. And she, mind you, really, well, technically, she got away, and they caught up with her, and they're like, yeah, she got away for the first, like, I think it's like 10, 15 minutes, and they caught up to her. 12-year-old girl robbing people your age, and you sitting here and judging me for asking you for help, for asking you for some mental health guidance, sharing my story. Yeah, my life is not pretty now. No one's life is pretty. Everyone has to grind some way, somehow. But when people vote for something, you got to know what you're voting for. You got to understand what you voted for and who you voted for. You should see these young people. Monty goes to parties. He went to the club the other night, which he did. And now all these young people are like, we got a cool hip mayor that doesn't even know how to actually, mind you, he's not in office yet. When he becomes in office, all that paper load, he's not going to get any sleep. He has to understand, he just took one of the biggest roles of his life without even understanding that you're going to have the most sleepless nights like a homeless person, bro. You're going to be the mayor of the city. The mayor, look at Adam's eyes, bro, before he was mayor. Look at his eyes before he was mayor. Now, look at his eyes now. He is tired. The man gave up and said, you know what? I don't even want to be part of this fucking second term. You know what? I'm done. I'm tired. This is too much. But he knows, as a former police officer, he knows his city is not going to look so great in the next 4 years. It's looking bad now. That's why now he's trying to push the housing initiative. You seen that, everybody? He's trying to push the housing initiative. You should have pushed this shit on the first fucking year of your, election, your first term. You should have done this 4 years ago, but you waited this last year to do everything, or try to do everything. Dusty. Oh, guys, don't bring that stuff in. What they dig up on these grounds are oil, like old streets with asbestos and toxins. So you got to be careful. Oh, my panda. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's getting colder too. Oh, the temperature's dropping. See, it got warm and now it's going to drop. Bad. Mind you, these next few nights are going to drop. And then next week, boom, super cold. Oh yeah, 30s. Going to be 30s. It's not even going to get no more than 40. Well, for you non-Celsius people that don't want to do proper math, it's going to be about 41, 42 Fahrenheit during the day, but at night it's going to drop into the 30s. And I think it's next Wednesday, I believe. It's supposed to be negative. It's supposed to be in the low 30s to the low high 20s. So bungled up. It's getting cold. But you see more homeless out here. See, every winter you see more homeless. In the summertime, they out, but wintertime you see them bugging up like we saw this morning in staircases, trying to stay warm. Yeah, I know how that feels. So now I have to make a fucking sacrifice again, or a choice. So now I'm going to the storage, everybody. I'm gonna grab some few things. I should put the snowboard pants on since it's getting colder. But I don't think I don't think it's gonna be 2020, because I think December 1st is supposed to be like, I don't know, 16, 17 Celsius, and the low is supposed to be about 12. So that's pretty warm for December 1st. I looked at the calendar ahead so I can plan my I can plan my clothes. I can plan out where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing. Make sure if it's going to rain, that means I have to come back and grab an umbrella, which I didn't have last night, so I kind of got fucked. So I was like, when I got out of work this morning, I was like, oh, it's still raining. And then we did the live stream in the rain. But now my phone is like saying I have water damage. I'm like, come on, give me a break. Right, going up 36. But I should rest, man. I need it because I got a doctor's appointment on Monday. Every Monday, I gotta go see the specialist, check up, how's my stomach, take some more scans, see how everything's doing, do a progress report. I'm gonna let him know, like, my sleep has been. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is why my heart doesn't have the over 60 or 60 minutes per minute. Yeah, so I'm literally killing myself, basically. So with that said, everyone, if you want to support financially or, mentally, or there's links down in the description below. PayPal, Cash, Venmo, and the GoFundMe. And when you see the GoFundMe, you're like, wow, man, you make, like, you really put 90% of your funds into the, some people did support, which I'm grateful. And these are people that are not watching my YouTube channel, by the way. They're not. Every single person I believe that donated, except for Writer. Yeah, except for Writer. Oh, I'm tired, man. I walked over that bridge. I'm so tired, man. Oh, I need to sit down, man. I'm almost there, though. I'm trying not to stop because when I came over the bridge, I felt the temperature drop. So I was like, oh shit, yep. And that's Long Island City for you. It's Windy City. Long Island City is also AKA Windy City. That's why the wind is calm here. Yeah, this is not Long Island City. Long Island City is that way, where we came from. So you heard about the food influencer? There's another one that's going around eating up a lot of restaurants. Well, guess what, everybody? The Brooklyn home that she stays in, they're about to evict her. You know she owes $40,000 in back rent. Holy! How do you let a person build up that much back rent? She's this influencer that's going around every single business, well, mostly businesses in Williamsburg and in Manhattan. But she's been arrested 7 times. She's been arrested 7 times. And here's the thing about what she is doing. It's a misdemeanor class A. And since food is technically a service, this is my experience knowing the law, okay? Since food is technically a service, listen, she has to commit more of these crimes to make it more legit until they give her a bail. She's not a flight risk at all. So you gotta understand that she's not a flight risk on anything. She's just stealing food. But here's the thing. She's a homeless Taiwanese woman that is so obsessed with product bags and clothing that she might be a coder, but how do you owe $40,000 in back rent? If that was me, a man of color, they would have booted my ass out with $5,000 in back rent. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen? If I was Latino or Dominican, they would have booted my ass out. And that's the problem. People pay favoritism to pretty people like that. Oh, all the guys are suckers. You see the comments on her social media. Hey, baby, you look good. Like, no, she does not. She's trying to be something that she's not. She came to America to steal from us, bro. That's totally disrespectful. You sit up here, you don't want to pay your rent, you don't want to fucking pay your bills at these restaurants, and you sit up here, you owe $40,000. This is why New York City is so fucking biased. Because if that, like I just said a moment ago, if that was either you, Puerto Rican, Dominican, black, we'd have been booted out if we owed $2,000 in back rent. Get out of here, bro. She owes $40,000. That is insane. And you guys talking about me stealing from? She is stealing from the very fucking foundation that we all put money into. She came here to violate our rights and our love. Mind you, we open our arms as Americans to say, hey, welcome. She goes, yeah, I'm going to welcome my ass. All right, I'm going to eat up all your food and I'm going to rob you. I'm going to steal from you. I'm going to steal from you. Yeah. It's crazy, right? Yeah, she's a bad influence. Mind you, a few restaurants last night kicked her out. She's trying to go to place to see how many meals she can eat. And first of all, how she's eating all this food. And here's the thing, she called herself a photographer. You don't represent us, sweetie. You're not registered as a photographer. Where's your APA status? Where's your American Association of Photography ID? Let me see that, sweetheart. We all got that. Where's yours? Yeah, you ain't no photographer to us. No, you're a thief. And you guys want to pick on me. Look at this. She lives in a very nice place, bro. It's an expensive place. That's her returning right back home. She's about to get evicted. Someone should revoke her fucking visa. How about that? That's what someone should do in the Justice Department. Revoke her visa. Make sure she doesn't come back to New York for 5 years. Lesson learned. See ya. But guess what? She's going to be known all over the world as the Taiwanese fake food influencer that robbed New Yorkers. Mom and pop shops, restaurants that built up their clientele. And mind you, now they can't pay their employees because she will walk out of the restaurant with $300, $400 worth of food. And this is why restaurants, I know you trust your customers. You want them to pay after they enjoy your meals. But ask for a credit card before the meal, so just in case. You can hold on to it, you don't have to charge it, but you got their credit card. Mind you, in Wisconsin, we did that. I'm a New Yorker. I was born in Brooklyn, but in Wisconsin, all restaurants took your card before you order. They was like, we need a card on file, on hold. One of us got to give a card. That's what they should do. Yep, just in case. But none of them are doing it. So now New Yorkers need to be aware of it. So if my video helps people in New York, say, hey, I saw this YouTube video. Oh, and she's going around eating, mind you, mostly 4 to 5 star meals. You low-end mom and pop shops, you might be a target. She might get desperate, but think about it. She's homeless. She has no money, but she's able to stay in a very luxury place. How did she get that place without it? Mind you, how do you let someone build up $40,000 in back rent? Like I said, this is New York. The fucking racism and the bias bullshit. Like I said, that was one of us men, a black, a skin of color, Puerto Rican, Dominican. You know, we'd have been like, "Boo, get out of here, pay your rent, Next time, you bum. Right? Am I right? We even got kicked out. And guess what? But guess what? When she lives here, mind you, when she goes back to Taiwan, they're not going to care. Because they're not going to know what she did here. She's going to go back. She's probably going to, mind you, she can't do that in her home country. Because they probably, mind you, in her home country, that is actually breaking the law. She can go to prison. That's why she comes, mind you, here to do the things that she does. But she wants to brag about her brother is a jet pilot. I don't give a fuck. Your brother is a fucking astronaut. Your brother would tell you common sense too. Bitch, don't put me in your shit. I might be your brother, but no, I'm not going down and risk my career for you because you risk your career. Your own family member is going to tell you, you're stupid. Thinking I'm going to go down with your shit too? I ain't do anything. Nah, I'm not getting involved. No, you might be family, but you did this on your own. Am I right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen? She's trying to bring her brother into this. And no response yet. That's why I was like, you're going to get your brother. What he's going to do to the government? What he's going to do to the city of New York? He's one person. This is the city of New York. Get out of here, young lady. These people would stomp a mud hole in your brother's ass. Especially NYPD, they just like, I'm sick of this young lady. Oh, you want to bring your brother? Oh yeah, let's get your brother. You want to put family in this? Okay, I'll make your family suffer. See, you want to put family in it. That's how idiotic she is. But you guys want to pick on me. I'm not even doing that. I don't even want to do that. But you guys are picking on me. She came here to violate your trust. Think about that. But you want to pick on me. Someone that's been, mind you, had a successful career. It lasted for a little bit. And then some things happened during the pandemic. A lot of people hit rock bottom, including my ex-wife. She has 2 PhDs, bro. And she's still struggling. Come on. Like I said, that piece of paper, college piece of paper, doesn't really mean anything to the government, right? It's just a piece of paper. You're just a number, your social security number. That's what you are, a social security number. That's why I was telling this guy that made that rant about me talking about this socialism young lady that doesn't know why she voted. Like, really? You're gonna come out and disrespect me? Dude, I'm in the middle meeting up someone, which I wasn't. I just wanted to get off the goddamn, like, I'm not a rude person to not answer. But you can see that I properly answered him respectfully. There was not me getting angry or anything. Just like, nope, it's my opinion, take it with a grain of salt. But you already knew who I voted for, so why make it the complaint now? Mind you, this dude just moved back here from whatever he fucking came from. Mind you, he claimed that he was born in New York City. But here's another thing you have to understand for you veterans out there. He said he served, and mind you, he probably got discharged for a reason, right? And he's, mind you, still acting like he's in his 20s, which he probably is. His late 20s, maybe early 30s. Maybe. Because he acted like one. The way he written that message was like, good riddance. Like, good riddance? What is this? I told you, you can see what I wrote. Listen, I don't have time for this. Just do me a favor, please. Just enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Thanksgiving week, and that's it. That's it. He couldn't take that. He couldn't take the politeness that I was giving him. So he thought I was soft-ass tissue. No, motherfucker, I ain't soft-ass tissue. Because when I see you in Bushwick or Williamsburg again, it's going to be popping. That's why I'm cool. Because when I see him on the street, I'm like, what's up, bro? You talking shit? You're supposed to be a soldier. You literally put a shame to your brothers and sisters that, mind you served with. And I guarantee every single man and woman that you served with will beat your ass for what you just said on social media. But you want to use the government to fund your fucking, mind you, he's in college. Mind you, he's not in a university. He's at one of those community college universities. So, take it with a grain of salt. You using the government to pay your fucking schooling. Think about what he just said in that video, in the chat. You said fuck the government, but you're losing the government to pay for your tuition. You're using the state to pay for your tuition. Taxpayers' money. You're using us to pay for your tuition, bro. Think about what you just said. This is why I was like, you're a hypocrite. You just told on yourself. Not only you told yourself, you make no sense. Just like the other day, I could show you that conversation when I'm sharing about food I donate and say, hey man, if you know anyone, mind you, he likes to step out of the boundary or make assumptions sometimes. And I just recently met him and I already knew. When I started sharing the food I donate to the community refrigerators, he said, oh, that's not for me. Act like he's top, like he got it all. You don't got it all. You're using government funds to support your coffee habit, your food habit. You are unemployed right now. And that's what you told me 2 weeks ago. You were unemployed when I saw you at Lot Radio. Because you offered me a drink, I said, I can't drink anymore. He's like, oh yeah, that's right, you have your... I said, yeah, I can't, I'm just chilling, listening to the music, bro. He's like, damn, man, you're just gonna... That's what... I said, yeah, you don't have to come here to drink. That's another thing we was having a conversation about. You don't have to come here to drink. This is about supporting artists. Jeez, fucking... Support friends or meet friends, you know? Meet DJs, I'm right here, everybody. But he didn't understand that part, everybody. Instead, he thought Lot Radio was just like a hangout spot. And he's like complaining about the Wi-Fi. Like the Wi-Fi not working right here. Yeah, this box is a hot spot. This is why I don't even use my phone here sometimes. See, he's not aware of the neighborhood. It goes to show you how long he's been living around Williamsburg. But, like I said, he's using the government to fund his school, to pay for his school. Mind you, he's unemployed. But you're using the government to pay for your rent. I bet you, because mind you, not many fucking students I knew did that. Chie, what's his name? Christopher Kramer. Remember that guy we kicked out as a roommate in Wisconsin? He was doing that shit with student loans. I was like, why? What? That's supposed to go to your school, bro. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to make you pick a side. Don't pick my side. These are people that don't know and didn't really realize what they were voting for. Now, Trump, you see how Trump, an expert even said something was weird, but it seems everything was casual. Trump said he would love to live here. You see? I knew it. Like I said the other day, everybody. What did I say the other day? Trump is going to play chess. Trump is going to play his card. And then when the right time strikes, bang! Trump is going to strike back like a motherfucker true New Yorker. And mind you, next thing you know, after he's president, he might become mayor of New York. Ooh. That'd be interesting. And guess who's going to be his right-hand partner? Curtis. Not Cuomo, Curtis. No one wanted Cuomo. Yeah, I thought about voting for Cuomo. That's why I told everyone, like, yeah, I was thinking about voting for Cuomo. Yeah, he seemed like a good candidate, but, you know, Curtis, he's a native New Yorker. He's Italian. He got shot 5 times for the streets of New York. Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, he's the founder of the, mind you, Guardian Angels of New York. Yeah, he's the founder. And guess what? He got shot 5 times for this city. Yeah. Think about that. Got shot 5 times for New Yorkers. Back in the days. I mean, the subway system was motherfucking hardcore. This shit they doing now in the subway, light. Yeah, murder out here, light. And the subways back in the 80s and 90s, dude, people walk up to you, give me your shit, oh, I'm gonna slit your throat. They slice it anyway, just for giggles. Think about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get going. You guys want to support if anyone wants to support what just happened to me, be my guest. Please subscribe, like, and share. You got any mental health advice? Please let me know in the comments below, because I'm going through some stuff. I almost got robbed by 2 fucking teenagers for my iPhone. So, and mind you, I gotta live out here, man, because I gotta save my money. I gotta save all my checks for my cancer surgery. Well, technically, it's for my recovery and whatever bills that the hospital gives me. But the recovery is important, because I'm looking at these places on average, because, mind you, I need a kitchen. And mind you, I thought about the hostel. That's why the hostel owner gave me like his own price, because he saw that video. He saw me talk about it. Yeah, he's like, you can stay up. I like the hostel, but I need some privacy, though. You feel me? You know, privacy. Like, I don't want people looking at my fucking scars, and it's like, oh, this guy is. I don't want people getting grossed out, saying that, oh yeah, this is like homeless guy living there. I don't want bad business for him. You see what I'm saying? I know. I'm sorry. I'm just. He's a good man. I don't want bad reputation or any bad reviews for him. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about. I'm sorry. I'm being very cautious. I care about people, but that's who I am. I got to think about the consequences and what I'm doing. I might hurt someone in this process. You get it? What I'm trying to tell you? So with that said, everyone, thanks. Okay.